We also want to talk money because maybe it's no accident that French rugby is really the only rugby economy that stands totally independently and has plenty of money and never seems to have clubs going bust or anything. Because Ireland needs this money, really, doesn't it? Like, or has got used to finishing high enough to kind of pay the bills. The IRFU has a big bill.
Yeah, the reward for winning it obviously is massive compared to being runner-up. Obviously, at the moment we're in third place, and you know, there's rumours that there's going to be cutbacks across the professional game in Ireland. And I'd imagine that they were based, the projected figures are based around finishing first or second, because we've been very good at that. So the jeopardy or the consequence for not finishing second, which looks like we're fighting for at the moment rather than winning, is massive in terms of money to go into the game, to find the next generation of superstars. And you saw there was an additional 1.2 million reserved if side wins a Grand Slam. Obviously, no one's winning that this year. So this growth of rugby in the last 15, 20 years that, you know, has brought a lot of people into the sport and has given us great days out and all the rest of it. The IRFU have this growing cost base. I mean, they need to look after Leinster to a degree. We won't go down there. Munster and the other provinces, they have to run the 20s, they have to run the women, they have to run the juniors, they have to help the clubs out. I don't know. Clubs will probably be on saying they get no help. But, like, I suppose at some level they need more money. And whether we like it or not, that's the way professional sport is.
Yeah, they do. And I think something like 78% of their income comes from the international game. Yeah. So therefore, the success of the Ireland team, I mean, I was quite shocked when I saw the figures. 2 weeks ago, we were talking about a potential Grand Slam, and now we'll be so disappointed if we finish third, but the difference in monetary terms is close to 6 million. I didn't believe that it was that close, even the differential between second and third to be 1.2 or 1.3 million. Given where the provinces are at the moment, crowds are down at URC level. You're not generating the money that you did a number of years ago. You look even Champions Cup rugby, television rights, all that. You're not generating the same money in the game as you did a decade ago even.
But this has been kind of creeping in for the last 5 or 6 years. I suppose the straw in the wind was the English Premiership clubs going to the wall and all the rest of it. But globally now, there's always been a struggle in Australia, or for the last decade. Where's the money coming from? I don't see the billionaires. Is that the only way out of this mess?
Yeah, and we always felt in Ireland, like, we always bang our chests about how good our model is and how, but how it sort of looks in the rumours you hear is that we're not immune from it either. And yeah, the questions are, well, like, where is the money coming from? Because everyone's kind of got their hand out, and rightly so. All areas of the game will be looking for more money. All provinces are looking for more. Leinster are getting their players used to play for Ireland. Everyone wants more, and I don't know if there is more to give.
And the clubs have to flog their tickets. I mean, that's what keeps most average clubs going. I mean, some clubs might have...
Yeah, well, look, I thought it was... I couldn't believe the atmosphere in terms of the French
they made
presence.
It, didn't they?
It was unbelievable. Before, you know, we were sidelined pre-match doing the analysis. 45 minutes before the game, there was a Les Marseillaise came out, and it was phenomenal. The French players were warming up in front of us, and you could actually see they almost paused for a second. But unfortunately, because clubs all over the country, the only asset they have is their international ticket allocation. You have, so therefore every year, the England game or the French game.
That's what pays the ESP.
Yeah, exactly. When they're looking at their budgets and they have to keep their rugby budgets there, those tickets end up in the corporate scene. But that's unfair to the Irish players. I mean, so therefore, I think the IRFU, they need to look at how they fund the club game slightly differently, maybe using the tickets in another way. But it's a major problem when you end up with the visiting team having more of a presence than we have.